Hi YouTube, I just wanted to make a quick video just to show you how I would blend. Now I tend to blend with three things. I use a brush, it's a beaten down brush, does the job perfectly. I also use blending stumps and Q-tips or earbuds, whatever you call them. Now these are the three that I use the most, and in fact I know a lot of people show you how to do them separately, which is what I'm going to show you now, but I just use all of them, you know, when and if and when needed. I don't mess about with trying to blend with one alone in sections. I just use them whenever they're needed. So I'm going to show you now. First of all, I'm going to show you the brush. Now, what I could do is just blend in here nicely. Now I'm trying to get it dark around the outside. But we don't have to be too neat here. But in general, when you are blending, you need to do most of the blending with the pencil, otherwise you're going to get those parts where some parts are darker and some are lighter. So when you lay down the pencil, please pay attention to trying to, you know, blend in the little gaps and make sure it's all even. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just lightly go around in circles, just blend in the lighter parts first. For no particular reason, I just want to blend it out nicely. I don't want any dark jagged bits here and there. And I just keep going round until it blends out nicely. Excuse that noise in the background, that is my fan by the way, it's summer over here in the UK. And it's actually hotter than usual. Now you can see it's got a nice blending effect, which is why I use it every now and then. Just depends on the kind of effect I want. If I'm about to blend a cheek and do the skin on the cheek or something of the face, I would use the brush first, and then if it doesn't blend enough, maybe I would use the brush over parts that I'm trying to make it look quite textured. So that would be enough of an effect for me. But in general, I would go over again because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And add some more. Never be afraid to go back in with the pencil when you're blending. You add more graphite where needed. I'm going to blend around here first because I can see I've left some marks. And then I'm going to go in circular motion around the outside just to try and blend that in with the lighter parts. There's only so much a brush can do, and to be fair, it's not about how well it blends, it is actually the effect that I go for. So it's not all about which one here is the best tool, it's just the effect that you get from blending with it, because like I said, I like to use all three. I use this brush, I use a Q-tip, and I also use blending stumps. Okay, there we go, that's the first one. Let's jump in with this pencil. I'm going to fast forward here guys, because I'm just wasting your time. Are we ready? Now I'm going to get rid of that brush and let's get started with these blending stumps. Now I've got a larger one here and a smaller one. This one I've sharpened to a clear point. It's only been used once I think. These ones are a little bit blunt, but I actually use that side of this big one for pastel, so I'm going to use that side for pencil. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you know from now, I don't actually use these to blend skin or whatnot. I genuinely don't like the marks they will leave if you use it. So I tend not to use it on skin detail. I tend to use it, I'll rub it on some graphite, and I'll use it to outline if I'm trying to get the proportions of a face. Or just to, you know, do the cheek creases or something, just to lay out where I'm not ready to draw yet, but I want a little guideline to go from. So I will do that a lot. Also, I find it's good for maybe if there's a photo that I'm drawing of somebody and maybe their ears or something are out of focus, so around the ear it goes a bit blurry. Now I always find that really, really difficult, that texture to create. So I would just go around the outside, and I'm going to show you here. Let's get some graphite off of here first. And I would go around the ear to give that kind of blurred effect, as you can see there. Now, let me use a smaller one. Rub some graphite over here. Obviously that wouldn't have been such a dominant line if this wasn't here, but I'm going to show you how you can get that effect. You can make it blur out, softly do around the outside. And that gives you a blurred effect around the outside. So I tend to use that for those reasons. But anyway, I'm going to carry on with this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roughly go around the outside. It's good not to push down too hard, because if you do fast motions like this, you're going to get dark marks at each end. So I tend to smoothly try to go around and not to stop too suddenly. But can't really be avoided, those marks. I mean, as you can see, it's a little bit uneven already. But again, it has its own effect, so you just go with whatever effect you're after. Now I'm going to do circular motions here. You can see a slightly different effect. And up here is quite smooth. Now you can see if I just do it back and forth like that, it leaves like smudgy marks. So I don't really use it for skin, but I do, however, use these all the time, so they're very useful. Now speed it up again. Now it's time for my favourite, the earbud, as we call it here in the UK. I know a lot of you guys will call it the Q-tip, and a big shout out to USA anyway. You guys are my highest number of viewers for my videos, so big shout out to USA. And also I'd like to thank everybody that subscribed to me. I've noticed recently that my subscribers have gone up while I haven't been uploading videos, and I just want to say a big thank you to every last one of you. It's very appreciated, and it's very heartwarming to know that people actually want to see my work. So anything you want to know, I see all the comments, by the way, and thank you for the love, guys, and thank you for the advice, and also thank you for the ideas for videos to put on here for you. So anyway, shout out to you. Now this one is my favourite. I use the earbud for skin detail all the time. I'll use graphite powder and lay it down on the paper with this. I'll first use the brush, then I'll use this afterwards on top of the graphite that's already down. But as you can see, I can go in anywhere and it shouldn't leave any smudges. And if it does, like there and there, you can just smudge in between it and it just gets rid of it. It is the best tool for me for shading or blending skin detail, skin texture. After this, I tend to go in with other tools like the eraser and, you know, the pencil to add, you know, pores and whatnot, and more skin detail. But this is actually my favourite tool. It just blends so well. I absolutely love it. I can go over it really roughly. It's just brilliant. So this here is my favourite. But like I say, each one has its use. I will sometimes use this and then I will go over it with the brush, and I might go over it with a blending stump in parts. I might even use the blending stump, the graphite that's on it, to make some little dots here and there, you know, smudges here and there, just to get that skin detail. So anyway, I hope this video was useful for you guys. Just a quick one. I actually want to change the way I make videos now. I've been struggling recently it takes me a long time to draw pictures, so it's hard to squeeze all the footage down. It's a lot of editing, and I would like to upload more often than that. So I've put a lot of thought into how I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to try and maybe start out as a bit of a vlog, so that each video you may not get to the end of the drawing that I'm doing, but you'll see the process of what I did that day. So if anything, it's like a daily vlog or every other day vlog of the amount of drawing I'm doing, and you can just basically come on my little drawing journey with me and follow my work. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to go and try and make another video now.